Tony Elumelu correct a trainee for calling him Tony at a UBA event. Yeah, he corrected the young lady, and told her this is not the Western world. Here is Nigeria. So many Nigerians reacted to the comment because there's another video where another lady addressed him Tony, and he responded. Yeah, the difference is clear because here is Nigeria, and our Nigeria culture, we don't address either by their name. So Tony was giving her moral. Let's watch some of the clips.
Okay. Good morning, Tony.
Tony.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay, no, you won't call me Tony. I'm not those people. You call me Miss Elumelu or Tioyi. You won't call me Tony or Chairman. I don't subscribe to that kind of Oyibo life, okay? All right.
Good morning, Mr. Elumelu.
Thank
so my
you.
question is, how do you know if you are to keep going?
Did you hear his response to the girl? He said, I don't succumb to that Oyibo land. That is just the difference. Nigeria is not Oyibo land. Why bringing Oyibo things to Nigeria? Let's see the other video.
Hi, Tony. It's so great to have you here. Thank you for being with us today.
Good to meet you too.
You are one of the most celebrated and most decorated business leaders in Africa, and I would posit the world. So it's truly an honor to be able to host you at Stanford this afternoon.
Thank you.
You see the difference now? This other one is the Western world. So it's acceptable. It's not Africa. So that is why Tony Elumelu responded to him very well. So let's look to some reaction videos.
So Mr. Tony Elumelu is now being dragged on social media platform, and people say he's double standard. Of course, earlier today, he's a counter with a graduate trainee of the UBA School of Banking, somebody who is being inducted into the UBA group after being trained, as well as many others sufficed online. So another video where he was being interviewed by another young lady at the Stanford University is now making rounds on social media, and some citizens, netizens like they like to call them, are giving their opinion, and they say Mr. Tony may have employed double standard, that he refused to accept it from the young lady in Nigeria, but accepted it from the lady from Stanford University. Let's see the video first, and then maybe we'll have some conversations to add up to it here.
Hi, Tony. It's so great to have you here. Thank you for being with us today.
Good to meet you too.
You are one of the most celebrated and most decorated business leaders in Africa, and I would posit the world. So it's truly an honor to be able to host you at Stanford this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so after that video sufficed, the earlier video, this one is now being massively being used to do damage control. And it's unfortunate that Nigerians, we have a rich baiting society, and it's very difficult. I'll tell you, I responded to somebody in the comment section. Whatever your opinion is, go ahead. But I hope you're able to tell your children, train your children to meet people and give them whatever you think is ideal. Share it with them, whatever your opinion is. It's unfortunate that we are comparing an interview in an academic institution in faraway United States of America to somebody who is a graduate trainee that is being inducted into an entry level of a company that she's supposed to work for years and she hopes to pursue a career in, and it is something that we are comparing. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And I hope all of us begin to realize that if we are not careful, if you have children, if you allow social media to become the trainee or the trainer or the teaching or the school or the tutoring of your children, you are going to have bad children. Because you see the people on social media, they are all out to condemn people the way their own lives have been condemned. You compare these two instances. You look at a billionaire that is supposed to be your boss, and you are comparing. So are you expecting that Tony Elumelu goes to Arise TV and then somebody, even if the person decides because of maybe culture, values, principles, understanding, right, and decides to say Mr. Tony, it has this liberty. He can decide to call him Tony. That is the environment. It matters. It matters. but you are at a workplace, and even like I said in my earlier video, even if you were told to refer to him with his first name, you can never go wrong by going too respectful. Nobody will slap you, nobody will sack you or suspend you. If you are not so sure of what he prefers, goes higher. Do the maximum. Let him be the one to return you to the barest minimum. You can't do minimum and expect that he's going to raise you to maximum. And from the look of that lady, you can tell that she's been properly mistrained to making mistakes. And it is not just that mistake that she's made at the height, at the beginning of your program. Of course, I know that Tony and the company for it's a private business, and then it's an organization. They will do their best to retain that lady, because if that lady is let go, even for slight misunderstanding or things that she may have done wrong, the world will react and say it is them. And of course, they have to keep the business culture. They have to show sensitivity. So they will leave that girl there, and hopefully one of these days this girl would have grown enough to come back. But we must understand that these two contests are not the same. For those of you dragging Mr. Tony because of that video, and you are using the Stanford University video to compare, something wrong with you. You just want to feel like you want to. Even the girl's family would have called down now to say there are better ways. And I tell you, one of the reasons why I knew that there's a problem with that girl's upbringing is the fact that she never learned to say sorry. That's a problem in itself. Whoever is dating that girl would agree with me. Sorry should have been the next most important. I'm so sorry, sir. That's the next thing. And anybody there are 30 things that you should know that somebody has sense, or somebody is humble and simple. Anybody that is not very comfortable to using these 3 things, or that do not care about them, thank you, I am sorry. And of course, people used to say you should not use this very loosely, but if it becomes necessary, I love you. Very strong components of your day-to-day activities. You must know how to use them appropriately. Thank you, I am sorry. That girl refused to say I'm sorry, and then you are still comparing her with somebody who is working, professional journalist or a staff of the university, but she's doing her job, and she did not need to hype or eulogize Mr. Tony for any reason. She went on to say what they want to say, and people are comparing both instances.
Let's watch this video.
Good morning, Tony.
Tony.
I said good morning, Tony.
Okay, no, you won't call me Tony. I'm not those people. You call me Miss Elumelu or Tioyi. You won't call me Tony or Chairman. I don't subscribe to that kind of Oyibo life, okay? All right.
Good morning, Mr. Elumelu. So my
you.
question is, how do you know?
Now let's watch this one.
Hi, Tony. It's so great to have you here. Thank you for being with us today.
To meet you too.
You are one of the most celebrated and most decorated business leaders in
Now, this video has been trending since yesterday. I had to take my time. I looked at this video very well. I watched it several times, again and again and again. First of all, shout out to Mr. Tony Elumelu, the current chairman, I think the retired current chairman of UBA Group. He just retired, I think 21st of today, August 2026. And I did my little research. I found out that in the banking industry, they call each other by name directly. They don't add any title. I don't really know how true it is. You can correct me in the comment section. This was a summit held in Africa. Where in Africa? Nigeria. The girl in question is in Nigeria. The man, which is the current, I'm not sure he has retired as at then, is in Nigeria. The other video was done in America, Stanford, in the United States of America. Some people were saying in the comment section of that very first video, saying that, oh, Tony Elumelu is biased. If it is in the Western world, in the US, UK, he would have smiled over it. Even a 10-year-old child can call him Tony and he will just, giggle and let it be. That is the Western world. We are Africans. We are Nigerian. For Christ's sake, we have culture. We have tradition. First of all, that lady that called Tony Elumelu by his name, at all standard, that man is bigger than you, if not your father. Age-wise, that man was born 1963. Calculated till now, he might be your father's age mate or even older than your father. Certificate-wise, is a pronounced economist, a billionaire entrepreneur, current chairman who just retired from being the chairman of the UBA Group entirely.
entirely. He deserves at least sir. He deserves Mr. He deserves boss. If all this title too much for you to call him sir. Good morning, sir. Might have sought all these things out. And the annoying part is the man even corrected you. He said he is not buying all these, you call him his name direct. And you can't even say apologies, sir. And he bust my brain. You didn't even see anything wrong in what you did. You can't even say, oh, I'm sorry, apologies, sir. Mr. Tony. Or, sir, you continue your statement. You went ahead to continue your statement. You can't even strong your face more, sir. The audacity from this Gen Z is overwhelming. What are you guys thinking? When were they young? If we see all these brother there, call them by their name, then they press conk on top of our head. We'll go call our mama come. When they tell our mama what we do, our mama go join, press better conk and slap. The man is old enough to be your father. Richer is a billionaire. For that man can change your life in a second. And he will be the one to remind you to add a simple sign of respect to the name. That's the number one sign of red flag on that girl. I don't know who is dating that girl, but be very, very careful. She can't even admit the fact that, oh, she's wrong. My apologies, sir. It's very hard for her to say. Rather, she continued with her statement. That first video is Nigeria. The other one you watched is the Western world, United States of America. We are not Americans. We are not in the Western world. We are Africans. We are in Nigeria. We have culture and tradition. And one of our culture and tradition is respect. And it must be upheld. A word is enough from the wise one. Thank you. Share the video.
As a Nigerian, I believe you have watched the video. What did you think? Did what Tony Elumelu did, was it wrong or right? Drop your comment in the comment section, and please do not forget to subscribe, like and share, and do well to come back and watch more. Thank you for watching.